morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name's Michael. I'm the Daedalus the Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Where's my hat on skewed? There we go. Now, we are here, ready to play a game. Play an awesome game, an amazing game, and welcoming to the table after a very, very long hiatus from our Monday session, we have the one and only Rykon! Yay!
Hello!
Welcome back.
Hey. Yes.
It's good to see everyone. I hope you guys are excited for today's game. We're a little bit behind, so I'm going to leave all the adulations and stuff till when we're in the midst of the game. So before we begin, we have some people to thank. We're going to start off with none other than our amazing sponsors, the guys who make us look as good as we do on stream. We have, of course, our VTT of choice. You can see behind me, Fantasy Grounds, which covers all of my cool artwork, all of the rule sets, the modular adventures that I use. All of it is done using this VTT, which is awesome. So, you know, there you go. We then have our lovely folks over at Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects you'll hear throughout the course of the game. All of the beautiful soundscaping, all the beautiful soundscaping is courtesy of Sirenscape, so go check them out. And then, of course, we have covering our lovely and amazing artwork is Heroforge, including, of course, our animated model of Fintus, who is right there. There you go. More on Fintus a little bit later. In the meantime, we do have other characters that we are going to introduce to you guys as people who are currently playing the game and whose characters are amidst a fight with a giant black dragon. We have, playing the role of Cinderiel, the cleric of Sarenrae, who is currently being possessed by the spirit of an arson demon, who is trying to grapple with the good and the bad sides of their morality and ethics feelings. The little devil and the angel upon the shoulder of this spiritual character who is trying to he's basically being shaped into the next spiritual leader of Sandpoint. This incredible character played by the wonderful Schoolie.
Yes, otherwise they both like fire.
Yes, that's true. They both are very into fire. Next up, we have playing the role of the now flesh-eating, ghoulish gunslinger Westonson, who has been on a very, very long journey of self-discovery, who has not yet picked up the fact that while alcoholism is a habit he did manage to curb in life after a very, very long and hard life. Being a ghoul means now he's no longer able to get drunk, and that's kind of a reality that they need to feel at some point or another. But yeah, Westonson played by our dear friend Avarian.
Hello.
Hello. Next up, we have seeking revenge for the death of their mentor and benefactor, a fortune dragon named Crystal, Sato, the Black Dragon Hunter, a Tianese monk played by our dear friend Cookiemon Steve. Hi, Cookie.
Hello. Yeah, he's been promoted to Black Dragon Hunter.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all he's going to be doing for now. Just boom, Black Dragon hunting. All right. Then playing the role of Blix, a prospective goblin ambassador at the MBC, who is trying to prove to everyone that he is a hero capable of representing goblins and speaking to them and allowing them to join civil society without necessarily having to default to the manic and borderline villainous goblin ways of his forebearers. Blix, the archery goblin, played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello.
Hello, hello. You're a little bit skewed. Let me let me just adjust that very, very quickly. There. There we go. Okay, that was bugging me. Okay, so yes, and then of course, last but not least, we have Rykon, who is playing Fintus, who we'll learn about in a little bit. So there you go. Now, before we get off into the game, we have one last pair of people to thank, and that is, of course, our lovely audience members. We have a large group of people who come in time and time again to enjoy the game, do all the cool things that we do, and as such, we want to welcome you behind the GM screen to have a little bit of fun with us while we play. We have, of course, a number of different rewards, including, of course, channel points that you guys can use to influence the game with wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, all those cool things. But for those of you, special few who want to help me out, the DAG survival check is well and truly on its way at 63%. The DAG survival check is basically our tracker of the monetary donations we get during the month. The survival check covers things like subscription services, books for using materials and stuff like that, paying my mortgage, a couple of things here and there, but that is effectively what these things are. So if you want to help out DAG with the survival check, then of course here are some monetary donations that have a slightly bigger impact on the session as we play. For $5, you can give the players hero points and the DM jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counter hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, you can draw from the deck of plot twists, which we have a donation from Adam Thorne, who is, or Admiral Thorne. I'm going to still call you Adam. I just don't know why. It's just Adam forever. We got 3 plot twists here. A rare occurrence, as Schoolie I mentioned earlier on, but let's see what happens. That's because you, Schoolie I, are the, plot king. You just come up and you just always, you know what this game needs? Complete derailment with chaos and randomness. Ha ha ha!
It's working for your No Place Like Home because it's delaying it for Rally to get back.
It's true. It is actually the saving grace to keep it from getting too far. All right, here we go. So, plot twist number 1, we have, interesting, the road most traveled. Okay. Plot twist number 2, we have snitch. Don't know how I'm going to do that,
It's
but
a small golden thing that flies through the air.
that's true. Oh, and there we go. Last one we have is magic moment.
No.
It's a magic moment. Okay, yep. All right, so magic moment, the road most traveled, and snitch. Interesting. I don't know how to do any of these on an island that's effectively abandoned, but fuck it, we'll try. Okay. So there we go. The other donation is, of course, the Harrow deck, which we have right here, which allows our players to draw one of the prophecies, which I will read, and then our heroes can choose to play that prophecy for GM powers in order to fulfill that prophecy with the story. However they wish to do so, they don't need to make rolls, they don't need to make checks, the prophecy is fulfilled is kind of the thing. And then, of course, for $20, you can give someone the coveted golden natural 20 because sometimes shit just needs to work. Cookie down. As you can basically use it to succeed in most checks with a critical success, as we do a whole bunch of different stuff. But yeah, $20 is a pretty good way to kind of make sure your things land and hit. Then, of course, we have our $50 donation, which is a boss buff, where we increase the difficulty of a challenge, making it more difficult, changing the parameters of victory, change the terrain, basically just making it exponentially harder. But upon the defeat of said boss, the group will be provided with an appropriate magic item. So there's that. Then we have our $100 secret menu item, which of course is going to be a very unique power because we don't have much in this game, and I haven't given anything to Rykon for returning. So the $100 secret menu item for today is going to be an ability that comes from one of my favorite animes, and Neil is going to freak out about it because as soon as I say it, he's going to freak out. And that is, I'm going to give Fintis the ability called Gluttony, which is he will be able to absorb the properties of things that he consumes. So, for example, were he to eat the flesh of a black dragon, he might get a black dragon's breath weapon. If he were to eat the flesh of an undead, he might now gain negative energy healing. Fintis would basically whatever Fintis cooks and eats, Fintis will gain a property from the base creature at random.
That's awesome.
Done. Do you know what it's from, Neil?
Reincarnated slime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was guessing Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, well, Gluttony didn't gain any of their powers. He just kind of threw them into the false gate. That's all. Do you like Fullmetal Alchemist or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
I've never actually watched Brotherhood.
You've never watched Brotherhood?
I love
I watched
Brotherhood.
the original Fullmetal Alchemist and then read the mangas.
That's actually really good. First of all, kudos to both. The original... Sorry, take a moment. Because Fullmetal Alchemist is... so Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is my favorite anime of all time. I have it on Blu-ray. It is one of those forever things. I can watch that as many times as I want, at any point I want, and never not really enjoy myself. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a very honorable rendition of the Fullmetal Alchemist series. However, they did cut some corners because of the first series, because the first series went into a lot of stuff like the Chimera and the priests stuff in the early seasons. They went through a few different things, but at some point or another, the first series went anime original and just steered clear away from the manga. Brotherhood doesn't. Brotherhood skips a few things, which were unfortunate, like they skipped the church thing, they skipped their training on an island and stuff like that. But if you want to watch those, you can watch the original series, which has them very, very honorably done. So that's why I like Brotherhood. Brotherhood has everything you want, and anything you're missing is just a stone's throw away at the base one. So if you watch both of them, you're golden. So yeah, which is cool. So yeah, there you go. That's my take on Fullmetal Alchemist. If you haven't watched it and you did like the manga, highly recommend watching it. It adds plenty to it, and it's so good. The acting is amazing. The art is amazing. It's just very, very cool. Like, you actually feel nauseous looking at some of the characters, like Envy, for example, when he, you actually see his transformation and stuff. It's just like, Anyway, there you go.
Speaking of animes that have Full Metal in the title, have you ever watched Full Metal Panic?
Yes, but I preferred Fumofu.
That one's hilarious.
That is so fun. Like when they tried to take over the judo club.
So, I have to do an aside.
Yeah, go
Do
on.
you know how that manga came into existence?
No, how did it come into existence?
It was a dare between the mangaka for Fullmetal Alchemist, or Fullmetal Panic, and one of his best friends. The mangaka normally writes horror manga, and the bet was he couldn't write a high school drama one. High school comedy drama manga series. That is what made the incredibly depressing manga and anime series known as Fullmetal Panic come into existence.
Yeah, Fullmetal Panic is actually really dark. It's like if Gundam was set in like World War II, right? Like it's really freaking dark. But yeah, Fumofu was just it is very lighthearted. It's very funny, but the characters are still just as serious. They're just the genre shifted, which makes it really, really fun, really, really funny. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy anime. Otherwise, this was just a huge waste of time. But yeah, so yeah. There we go. I am going to then get us started. So, without any further ado. Wait, was that everything? Did I get everything? Yes, I did. Good. All right, sweet. Okay. I mean, I may not have. Okay, so when last we left off, as we return to Grubber's Isle, our heroes in search of the Red Bishop, the mastermind behind the Seven Dooms, the last and final doom that still looms over the town of Sandpoint. Uncertain as to what grievance this person has against the town, our heroes are only but at the beginning of this great mystery. But the invitation to discover that mystery came at quite a heavy cost. The Black Dragon in service to the Red Bishop, Scarhorn, killed our dear friend Crystal, the Fortune Dragon and mentor to Sato. Our heroes made their way to Grubber's Isle, managed to recruit the aid of a brine dragon that lived in the local shores, and set about the task of taking out the dragon from within his lair. A plan was set in motion, where our heroes would attack, luring the beast from the maw of the cave itself, and in doing so, lure it over to the shores where the brine dragon would attack. And sure enough, our heroes managed to do so, angering it over and over again with a volley of attacks, insolent replies, and of course, moving further and further away, drew the creature out with its wings torn by Blix and Westinson. It roared angrily as it began its attack, but before it could unleash its fury, boom, from the surf of the water, the brine dragon leapt up, biting down into the back leg of the black dragon, twisting it around and pulling him into the water. Our fight now continues in the shallows here as our heroes struggle, fight, kick, and scream in order to defeat this creature once and for all. And it is here we begin the battle. Now, just re-rolled initiative here. So let me just get here. Get the battle music going. All right, there we go. I don't like this music. Hang on, let me try something else. Let's see. Oh
It
yeah,
sounded more for like a jungle theme.
it did a little bit. Okay. Oh, these are layers. That's why that sounds crap. Okay. I was like, that's okay, but what about this one? No, thank you.
And suddenly we're in a bazaar.
Yep. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, I vibe with this. Okay. Westinson, we are up to you.
Okay. I like we're going to try another alchemical shot. Yeah. We're going to start with that. Somehow did yeah, just going to go with a straight up ball of lightning.
All right.
Oh no.
All right. As you hurl the bottle lightning across and into the surf, unfortunately the wind here is quite strong and carries the bottle skyward into the air.
Which case I will then, for my last action, use Cleanse Guardsman and increase my armor class by 2.
All right. Very well. You do so. As you increase your defensive capabilities, we then go to Scarhorn. Angered that he had been pulled into the surf, he unleashes another terrifying roar before battling his underwater foe. He is going to just bite and claw at Cadillion. Teeth sink into their scales. Oh, sorry, ignore that one. Second attack. There we go. Much better. Oof, Cadillion is putting up a very decent fight. Oh my good. All right, and last attack. The tail. A critical miss. Damn, he did not do well. The underwater is not helping him in the slightest. He takes 1d6 damage as he swings at her. I'm going to make it 2d6 just because you're at a high enough level. 9 points of damage to Cadillion. All right. Then we go to Cadillion themselves, returning the favor. A bout of crushing attacks. Brynithic Bite. Okay, so he is going to try and sink its teeth into him. Oh, does not manage to bite with that result. We'll try again. Second bite. Oh, she's doing her best. But, and a critical miss. Scarhorn is definitely a formidable foe, even against another dragon. All right, and that is... Oh, no, they're wounded. Okay. As they are scratching and biting, their jaw ends up basically getting wounded and injured. They now take a penalty when biting with their jaw. All right, that then brings us to Sato. Now, this is still the shallows, so it's not deep for you to swim till you get to about where the brine dragon is.
Right. So, Sato, I believe Sato's still in dragon stance.
Mm-hmm. I believe so as well.
He is just going to... he is going to sprint up and kick. Essentially, he's going to try jumping probably right onto, well, anywhere where he can do it. He's just going to reach him and pound him.
Okay.
So, flurry of blows.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh.
First one hits. And let's see if we can get the second one to hit for a change. May I hero point that, please?
Yes, you may.
No, that got even worse. So
All
much
right.
for that theory.
Okay, well, as your dragon kick flies out, you do manage to deal some damage with your initial volley, but that last attack, however, that will cost you. That is going to be enfeebled 2 as you pull a muscle. You overextend yourself with your attack.
I don't get to roll to see whether it actually happens?
You did. You rolled a 1.
No, the percentage.
No, the D100.
The percentage.
Oh, right. Yeah. Go on. I forgot we do that. My bad.
I know you don't do it for the 2 dragons.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, there we go. Easy done. Okay.
Okay.
Then you're fine. Also, are you still slowed?
He shouldn't be slowed.
It says you are. It says you're slowed too.
He had a turn in between.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
that's probably
what
why.
the roll.
Yeah, maybe that was why. No, that wouldn't have affected it. Okay. All right, sweet. All right.
So he's still got... Did I release the damage? I don't think I did. Yeah, just a second.
All right, very nice. All right.
And last action, he's actually going to... basically, he's going to jump... He's going to move back. Dance in. Punchy punch. Dance out. Well, actually, kicky kick, I suppose. Let's get the right things.
Geeky breaky. As you break your blue envelope. Just kidding.
Well, we know the broken legs don't slow characters down in Pathfinder.
Yeah, no, Sato will be breakdancing any day now. Like, just straight up. Like, you know, won't even rest. Just handstand and then put all of his weight on his heel that was broken straight onto the crown of the dragon. Boom. Perfectly fine.
That tracks.
Yeah. All right, Blix, you're next.
Seeing.
You were unconscious a moment ago. If you recall, you were dying a moment ago.
I was?
Weren't you? No? Wasn't he? Why
He
are
was
you?
close. He was
Yeah, it
prone
was-
because he got knocked down and all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
This
right.
one-
I thought he went
Hero
down.
recovery gone back up, so he shouldn't be prone anymore anyway.
Ah, very well. Well, yes. Wait, does heroic recovery get you to stand up as well?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Picked me up when it happened too, I think.
All right, done and done.
Yeah.
All right, so never mind. Scratch that.
Alright, so seeing the brown dragon fighting with the black dragon, and Sato jumping in and attacking and jumping back out. He's like, I gotta help. I gotta go. I gotta get my bow. So he's gonna take all of his movement to run back into the cave.
All right, go
Take out
ahead.
the bow. So, oh, whoops. Alt right. Yeah. So I'm gonna go like this, and then 25, 30 for the first one.
Because of heroic recovery, you've got the extra 5 feet as well, remember?
Oh, that's cool. Got it. I didn't know
So
that.
move one more square.
Yep. And then, so 35. I was thinking it was right about here. And then last action, I will pick up my bow. Or no, you said you can do that as a move action part, right?
Yeah, yep. So if you've moved up
Alright,
to where
so
your bow
then,
is,
yeah.
you can pick it up. Yep.
Pick it up and then move 35 back. Oops.
What's the range of a bow?
Mine is 60. I forgot what a short bow was. Hang on. It says range 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you'll need to move up. But
Yep.
just so you know, to keep within range, you'd only need to be about here
Yeah. Okay.
if you wanted to.
That's fine. I'll join my friends outside.
Okay,
Or-
easy done.
Yeah.
All right, Cinderial, you're up.
That was very fast.
Yeah, we're going quick. Let's do it. Let's keep the energy up.
Yeah.
Very well. That's actually space. Yeah, no. Making me pick all these fire spells and then. Very well. Snow will launch a fire ray, see if she can cook this creature while it's on the water.
Okay. Well, you cook one of the dragons, maybe. Roll your percentage.
Oh, exactly 50.
50 is good. 50 is what you need. 1 to 49 is the fail, and 50 to 100 is the success. So yeah, good.
Nice.
All right. So with 2 actions, it fires off, and unfortunately, with the splashing of the water, one of the waves that kicks up basically fizzles out your spell.
The last one is she's going to pop a healing potion just because she didn't like being that little acid burn is the thing for cast.
Sure. All right. And you will chug a potion. Westonson, we are back up to you after that.
We're gonna switch it up. I somehow doubt this is gonna work, but we can always try. I'm gonna fire again. Oh, healing.
Okay.
Another chemical shot with a dread ampule.
All right.
We can make a dragon afraid.
All right.
That.
Again, shoots wide. One thing you guys didn't expect was for the battle in the water to be so covered by the water splashing.
Yeah. I'll try a follow-up shot this time.
All right, let's do it.
Around me to protect. Oh no, actually, I'm going to move.
Oh yeah, I forgot this black dragon ate Clippy.
He did.
Yeah.
I'll dig him out later.
I was literally about to say, how you could always use Clippy, and that way you don't have to keep shooting him.
Like
And
a
it's
popcorn
Skippy,
kernel
man,
stuck
come
in
on.
his tooth.
Skippy. It's Clippy. It's Clippy as far as I know. Clippy also works for guns.
It does. Although, it's a rifle, so. Good to be a magazine. Anyway,
Magazine-y, cartridgey.
yeah. Yeah, so I move over to get within 10 feet or so of Sindariel and Sato.
Okay,
There we go.
that's it.
That's it. That's all
All
the
right.
actions.
Done and done. The dragon is going to now use the series of missed opportunities to crawl back onto the land as it shakes off the water and roars at the brine dragon. With that, it will then use... Ooh, I need to roll a d4. That's what I need to do. Okay. His breath weapon has been charged. He realizes with you guys all shooting at him that he is not enjoying that in the slightest. 80-foot line. You guys are in that line, so we are going to target you guys. He tells you in a very, very deep voice that I will have in just a moment. As I also target you guys with that, and with that. Yes, enraged, he turns to you and says,
recruit the aid of another, such as this in order to defeat me? A foolish ploy, one that I will ensure you regret.
and he breathes in and poof, spits out. Oh, wow. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Westonson, landing the critical success despite being the closest one to it, avoids the damage very similarly as you can recall to Sindariel when she ran underneath the jaw of the dragon. Oh, wasn't that Sindariel? Who was that? That was
Sato.
Sato. When Sato ran underneath the jaw of the dragon. Who saved just then?
Sindariel saved.
Oh, Sindariel saved.
Sato
Sato
crit
crit
saved
saved.
again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. I'm reading this wrong. Sorry, because I'm looking at Westonson's portrait and then the crit. See, look. It's not just me. See there. That's what I thought. Okay, but I am clearly blind. Let me try that again. Sindariel, you managed to dodge part of it. Sato, you duck underneath, duck behind the cave in order to avoid it, and Westonson, unfortunately being the closest, you are engulfed by it. We do have hero points if anyone wants to use it, otherwise I'm going to drop the damage.
Sindariel
try
can't
to
do much better.
Yeah. Sato does not want to lose his crit.
Are you sure?
Do
Okay.
it. Do it.
No.
I will take the hero point and
You'll take the hero point? Alright. And that'll be a critical success. Alright. Good use of the hero point.
Whoa.
17 points of damage comes the way of Sindariel. But otherwise, the rest of you avoid the breath weapon, and in turn, we then go to Cadillion. Cadillion is going to more or less do the same thing, charging up onto the land, losing their oceanic bonus, and activates Draconic Frenzy, 2 claws, and a strike attack. One, 2, and What's it? 2 claws and a jaw. No, is it 2 claws and a jaw? Hold on. 2 claws and a tail. Sorry, and a tail. That's the other one. All right, and last is a miss. Okay, so 2 claw attacks managed to land on Scarhorn. 1 and 2. There we go. All right, 2 massive gashes as the dragon roars in agony. Sato, you're up next.
Sato is, hey, he's on land. He doesn't have to go splashing. Dodging in. Flurry of blows.
All right, let's do it. Fists go flying.
Not that time.
Oof, nope.
May I hero point that?
Of course you may.
Thank you. Did you take the other? Oh, yeah, I did.
I did. I think I've been taking them well.
Yeah, you have.
All right. Ooh, man, your your hero points are not helping you today.
Nope. Nope.
At least it's not a 1 and a 1 again.
That's true.
Yep, that's true.
Actually, sorry, that would have been the second one for you. Sorry, before that.
Because he had the 20 on the save.
Oh yes, of course. You are correct.
Okay. Let's see how bad it is.
That is gonna
it's bad.
fumble. Let's see. We got. Nope, because you don't have a shield. Oh wait, you do have a shield actually. All right. You deal damage to your shield, ignoring hardness. The dragon shield.
Know what the level of the shield is.
So roll your damage to begin with.
Okay, let me just turn off the storing damage.
Let's see. Your shield has a hardness of 32. Wow. Okay, sorry. So it ignores hardness. So it takes 23 points of damage out of 32.
Does it take spirit damage?
Sorry, I couldn't hear that because multiple people were talking.
Sorry, there is spirit damage in that. Would that?
I
affect the
don't.
shield?
I don't think it would. So I'd take 2 off that.
So, yeah, so 2 off of that.
Okay. All right. Your shield is now broken, and on the verge of being destroyed.
And I was just saying it said it did the damage to Scarhorn.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I will negate that.
Oh, it's because he's targeted. My apologies.
How dare you? There we go. Okay. Okay.
I didn't untarget him. So if he crit fumbles on the first flurry of blows, does he get a second one?
Technically, yes. Unless it's something that stops you, obviously, from continuing. Like if you were to knock prone or in some way, shape, or form, like, you know.
Let's see if we do better this time.
Fortunately
Just a
not.
regular miss.
Yep. All right. Your flurry of blows does
Technically,
not.
it is better because it's not a crit.
It's true. It's true.
That's true. So, last action, he's going to go the other way.
All right. Let's do it. All right. And is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Easy done. All right. Blix, you're up next.
All right, seeing Sato have a little bit of trouble, Blix is like, I need to create an opening for him. And I'm just like, Sato, I got you! And I'm going to take a shot as I'm going to use, what was it called? Debilitating shot. I'm going to try and attempt to slow him down. So it just says, 2 action, aiming for a weak point, you impede your foe with a precise shot. Make a ranged weapon strike. If it hits and deals damage, the target is slowed 1 until the end of its next turn.
All right. Let's do it.
Come on, trusty bow. Yeah. Hey!
Nice. Solid hit.
Then, yeah. So 13 damage,
All right. 13 damage done.
and he is slowed 1.
Load 1. Done and done.
And then the last action, I'll just try taking another shot at him.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Natural 20!
Yeah!
Nice. Freaking what a hit!
I
Well
shot him in the exact same spot that I shot him and slowed him.
All right, he is
36
looking.
points.
He's looking grim. That is a solid hit. All right, Cindereal, you're up.
Should I roll for critical?
Oh yes, roll for your crit. No, no crit.
Okay. At least I got the slowed in.
You did indeed.
And on Sato's next attack, he'll have a +3.
Fair, fair.
Yeah. Get him, Sato! Now I'm done.
All right, love it.
Cinderella seeing hopefully this black dragon start to real effort. Wants to return the horror that she saw the previous day or today. Still a bit confusing to her in her mind. As she tries to put this creature through its own agonizing despair. He'll probably make the will save.
Oh,
Yeah, he will. You're right.
dang.
Very well.
Okay.
Otherwise, Cinderella will have to, just in case, she'll pop up a little transparent shield around herself.
All right, a tiny little shield appears as we go to Westonson.
All right. Well, this has been going well so far. So are both dragons on the ground?
Yes, they're on the. Well, I mean, the brine dragon's kind of in the sand. Scarhorn is on ground now. Also, by the way, I haven't forgotten about the Harrow draw. I'm just obviously waiting till the end of the dragon fight to pull it.
Move here. I am then going to extend Clan Protector to Cadillion, giving
Okay.
her +2 to armor class.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to shoot the ugly black dragon.
All right, as you do so, he is going to swing his tail
And,
at you.
That's about right. Yeah.
Oh, he misses you.
Oh.
There you go. All right. Roll your percentage. Let's see how that goes. Westonson,
Yes.
percentage?
Oh, I thought you were. Sorry, my bad.
No.
25.
All right, 25. Ranged weapon. Well, this one's okay. You use twice as much ammunition on this attack, which thankfully.
One round left in the magazine.
Okay. Easy. Done and done. Okay. Then we go back to Scarhorn. Scarhorn is going to turn his attention to Keldillion, who has a 2 AC, so I'm just going to count that as a -2 on his attack. He is now going to use his Draconic Fury on Cadillion. A critical strike with his jaws.
Ooh.
That's still a hit. Okay. There we go. Claw attack comes in. And
Was that the same modifier?
yeah, same modifier. So Draconic Fury uses the same modifier,
Oh.
but with 3 distinct attacks.
Oh, okay.
And that's why you don't want to be in melee with a dragon.
No kidding.
All right. And that is 53. Very sizable hits. As his 2-action Draconic Fury goes out with his.
When I see him getting that lash down on Cadillion, I'm going to use Guardian Intercept.
Oh, you're going to take it for
damage
her.
for Cadillion.
Okay. Well, that will then go to you. And that will then heal Cadillion. All right, very nice. As you step forward, Cadillion lets loose this like kind of very, very soft smile, thanking you for your attack, for your help. And that is when Scarhorn is going to go for an insta-kill attack. Scarhorn is going to try and drive his horns into the heart of Cadillion in a moment of weakness. Not a critical hit. So it does hit, but Cadillion sees it at the last moment, turning her body to absorb more of the impact. She only takes 19 points of damage, but the horns do pierce their chest. More roaring occurs as they twist around. Cadillion is going to use an action to try and pull free of the, well, it's not a grapple, but impaling, I guess. Try to pull free of being impaled. Will critically do so. So we'll manage to add some distance. Then we'll once again attempt to, you know what, just going to try and make some distance, realizing that his breath weapon isn't still working. She's going to circle around and use her spit. Ooh, and will miss as she breathes in the boiling water from the ocean and then like a spear fires it outwards, but the great wings of the dragon sort of kick up and smash into the side of it, rendering it powerless as it strikes against him. Sato, you're up.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. Dash in. Attempt to kick his head off.
Tail swipe. As you step in, a tail swings out at you and collides with your body for 29 damage.
That's fine.
Actually, what's your... You know what? Scratch that. I've got a slightly different thing I want to do here.
Uh-oh.
I'll reroll the attack as well, but carry on.
Okay, so you're not attacking? Before
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Because he's seen your attacks before, so there's a slightly different thing he's going to do. So now you're using Flurry of Blows.
Yes.
Now he's going to use his tail swipe. And the reason he's going to do this, because... Let's go for the attack first. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to burn my nat 20. Going to land a critical hit. And because it's a critical hit, that is going to interrupt your action.
Right.
Dealing 53 points of damage and switching off your Flurry of Blows as he hits you with his tail.
Right.
Like I said, he's experienced it enough times at this point in time to know how to time your attack to disrupt your momentum. But that was a very, very nasty blow. You do still have your one remaining action, though.
I do.
And you don't count.
Action.
And it doesn't count towards your multi-attack penalty. Because you didn't make the attacks.
Yeah, so at this point in time, he is actually... Oh, just a second. I need to make sure that the store is turned off. He is going to attempt to second kick on him.
All right, let's do it.
So I just realized I got to put the modifier on still. Well, how about the last hero point?
Going for the last hero point. All right, let's do it. That was at your max modifier, yeah?
No, second modifier.
No. It's at your max modifier because you didn't make an attack.
Oh.
I mean, you'd still probably miss. So using the hero point's still a good thing.
So
but
a 30 wouldn't have hit, is what you're saying.
No, not if it crit misses. That means you've at least got a 36 up your. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fine.
No amount of pluses will turn a crit miss into a hit.
At least he hits.
But you will hit. All right, deal your damage.
Yeah!
All right. right, the killing blow is landed. Sato, tell us how you managed to slay Scarhorn the Corrupt.
With a lot of help from his friends.
Well,
Including the new
well,
ones.
well, that's very
But
lovely.
But he comes in, takes a fairly massive hit on the way in, and uses the momentum, I think, to spin himself around and just kick even harder on the last one.
All right. As you spin and you kick, your... That's not what I wanted. Give me the thing. Where is it? Jesus, nope, that's not it.
That's the way
Second
he's feeling.
dragon.
That's the way to
He
wake me up,
creates a
man.
little version of himself.
That was super loud. Thanks, Fantasy Grounds. All right. So as Sato manages to land these 2 hits, they sort of hit the scales and don't do much. As he then lands the second hit, the dragon kicks its tail up and slaps him away. But he manages to grab onto its tail, and instead of grabbing and holding it, you've grabbed it and spun it around, using its momentum to send you into a cartwheel. As you cartwheel through the air, you then twist your body weight to bring that heel up. Your eyes begin to glow with this anger that you feel as you remember all those moments that you were sharing with Crystal. And in that final moment, you twist your hip, you hear something actually pop. Your actual hip cracks under the strain of the muscles, and you watch as all of these moments that you've led perfecting movements in your body from your monistic training to swing that leg even against the momentum it's going, to add all of that spin into the heel as bam, it hits him just under the orbital lens near his eye. You hear this cracking sound as it pushes in. The dragon doesn't seem to go down for a moment, but then you just let loose everything, and then you spin even harder, pulling your whole body weight into it as the whole head bounces, boom, into the ground. Not the sand, which would soften the blow, but the hard, stony earth made smooth by its own acid breath. As the dragon's head collapses, its wings sort of tuck under, it tries to get to its feet, its eyes dizzy and glazed over, as it then lays motionless on the beach. And Sato is victorious. As is everyone else, of course.
As is everyone else. That was for Crystal.
Yeah, you did it! We did it! Holy shit! But more importantly, you did it.
Good. He is kind of happy about that.
All right. There's a sense of conclusion here. A melancholy that even with Scarhorn dead and Crystal avenged, won't ever really truly bring Crystal back. But as you do so, the brine dragon arrives, and as it does so, it speaks to you.
Young mortal creatures, did I hear you correctly? Did you say Crystal?
My master, yes.
I knew you mentioned you came from the town of Sandpoint. A kindred sister of mine told me once of such a place, where she would reside for the rest of her days. Is this Crystal, of whom you speak, one such as myself?
Sato will point to the spectral dragon that is over his head and go, this is what she looked like.
I see. Then is great sadness, finding out that she is no longer with us. I know that we have not known each other long, but I hope that you accept that while in my time and many years I knew Crystal, they were brash, selfish, indulgent, and greedy. Though not evil, or vile, or cruel as this scum was. Crystal never once spoke of anything with any means of fondness or attachment. Everything was debt to be claimed until she came to Sandpoint. There she told me she had encountered the most unusual group of mortals that she wished to see grow and flourish within that town. She almost spoke of it as if tending a garden. But as time went on, and she continued to tell me of the people from the strange cuisines, I realized all too quickly the one truth I think many dragons forget is that we are not all-powerful beings. We are not creatures who seek omnipotence and power. Some of us simply wish for a quiet meal with people we can call friend. I'd like to think that in her final days, she found something that most dragons take for granted. And if you know of who these people are, I would like for you to give them my thanks. My kindred sister traveled this earth alone, and I am glad that in the end, she was not. I am, however, very glad that this Crapjack Thor died alone in a fucking cave. But his body needs to be disposed of properly, lest it pollute more. So I will be taking it with me. If you, for whatever reason, wish to claim some piece as a trophy or memorial, as I know your kind tends to, then do so now.
I pull out my axe and I start going for Skippy.
I'll say that it'll take you a little bit, but with your crafting skills, you'll be able to get a shard of Clippy pretty easily.
Okay.
Oh, while you're going for him, can you grab a tooth?
Yeah, they're like being tossed over my shoulder as they're being extracted. Yeah, grab one.
I grab it.
I swear, fucking PCs. I have a tooth. Yeah. What? To do nothing.
Yeah, it's
if you carve a crystal,
yeah. Well, Sato's going to look at Cadillion and say, if you were a wormling, would there be any part of this creature that you would want as a memento to understand who killed your mother?
Very interesting theoretical question, but I would say this. Dragons are long-lived creatures. We have very deep memories. A moment passes by like the beating wings of a butterfly. If you choose to raise a wormling, do not raise it with hatred or with memories of violence, for that will shape the dragon not only through your lifetime, but for the lifetime of tens of others. Generations will know this dragon from the way it acts. If you raise it to respect nature, as I was, then it will become part of the tide, part of the ecosystem, much as I. Treat it with ego and tell it that it's the greatest thing in the world, and you end up with something like Scarform. Who the dragon is will come about from how it is raised. Teach it love. Teach it kindness. And that is what you will have. Teach it fear. That'll be a different thing. I will not tell you how to raise this wormling because clearly you were entrusted with it for a reason. If you were entrusted by one of my kin with this, then of course, you already know the answer as to what you must do.
And Sato will nod at her and say, thank you for reminding me.
Yo, thank you. Before I go, I would have your name. As I say, dragons have long memories. And long after your body has returned to this earth, I will ensure that should your wormling ever seek me out, that I will tell the tale of what has happened here.
My name is Kachitsu Masatomo. Most people call me Sato. I would be honored if you would.
I will do so. And I will not forget your friends who have helped you along the way.
And he would, thank you. You'll know,
Mostly,
this is-
mostly it's just Sato's name that's the important bit. But yeah, because if you have effectively a daughter, quote unquote, or son who is doing that, then obviously you want to know who the name is. So yeah, the player voices aren't coming through.
I guess
Oh.
voice mod started working, and then the players us.
Oh,
No, that should work.
yeah, sure, that should work. Well, we'll double
Can't
check.
hear us now?
That's okay. We'll double check it. My instruments are saying everything's fine, and I made sure that the background music was turned off.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Voice mod didn't come through to Zoom, so.
Oh, it didn't come through to Zoom. Oh man, I gotta fix that.
It came through to stream,
Yeah.
so that's still good.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Is that better?
Just,
Yeah.
well, we can
Wonderful.
definitely hear voices
Now we
Good.
can hear you. And
Excellent. This is her voice. This was her voice the whole time. Not just me talking.
Okay, good. Oh man, you didn't hear the dragon voice as well. Ah man, shame.
Well, we heard the dragon voice first, but not the second time.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay, anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Now
Apparently
I
they
do.
still can't hear us.
They can't hear you. Really? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't even know when to begin fixing that. Can't hear Steve?
Can you hear us?
Can I get one of the players to
It's
double
just
check?
not-
Yeah, can you like
I'm
hear
kinda
everybody else?
checking,
Yeah, that's
I don't
kind
think
of
anyone's hearing anything.
I can hear the players.
Oh.
yeah.
Gotta put the stream on.
Thrawn can hear everything.
When voice mod's on. Okay, hold on. Let me try again. I'm gonna do a clean voice mod. So this will be when voice mod's
Oh,
there.
it's fine now. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Wait. So this is voice mod. Voice mod is still on here. This is just a cleaner version. By the way, how does my voice sound like this? Is it better? Testing. You can't tell
Can
the difference.
hear the fan going though.
You can hear the fan. There's no fan. I don't have
Yes.
a fan.
Oh.
There's like that
It's probably just a
static-
PC fan.
Yeah,
It's like
the
a little
static
white noise.
through the- yeah.
Oh, there is now or there isn't.
Whenever you put the voice mod on as enabled, you get a bit of that white noise background.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, right. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's fine now? Okay, that's weird. Okay, anyway. I will turn that off. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, so anyway, moving on.
They missed me. They probably missed me thanking Cadillion for her advice.
They did. Okay, so real quick. Westonson,
Yes.
pick a card, any card. As we pull out our Harrow.
I'm gonna go basic.
The Courtesan. All right. Oh, come here, you.
Hey, it's a ghoul just like Westonson.
It is a ghoul. The courtesan is a card of political intrigue. The mask embodies social niceties that must be followed. If it slips, negotiations can turn unpredictable. The card also indicates a figure of power who can shape events. How they are treated decides the outcome of a situation. That is the courtesan. Okay, interesting. So yeah, there you go. That is the courtesan card that our group now has. So you now have that armed and loaded. Let me just post that in chat there so you guys can see that. Brilliant. Okay. I guess with that, again, I just want to kind of fast forward so we can get to our new player. Thank you so much for being so patient, Raikon. Where are our heroes heading next? Presuming you guys are going to take some time to heal.
If we're looking to heal, Sandero would probably suggest heading into that forest area behind the port town.
Yep.
Resting in the trees.
So like kind of here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to play the road most traveled. While you enter into that area, you do actually find a hunting trail, a path that has been carved in among the trees that hunters would normally use. This means you don't need to make any survival checks to try and get through the area or deal with any hazards, so long as you stick to the trail. If you choose to take a stealth check and go through the forest and ignore the trail, you may do so, but that is up to you.
Well, Sandero did mention. Wait a minute. You did mention that there was things in the town when we came back, didn't we?
Yep, which is why she suggested to avoid the town.
So if we stay on the beaten path, there's a good chance we're going to find them, or they'll find us. But it is easier to travel.
Sandero will probably like to... Cuckoo, you're muted, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Sandero would probably look to you, Weston, as someone that's probably survived a lot more travelling than she has in her very city life, to put it bluntly.
I suggest we follow the path deeper into the woods and maybe camp just off of it. Use it to get most of our way in.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Cool. Then that is indeed what you do. Now, as for healing, if I could get you guys to do some healing, if you guys want to. Otherwise, you guys can just keep traveling. Do you guys want to heal?
I'm okay, but I think Sato and Westonson definitely could something. They look a bit rough around the corners.
I'm well supplied.
I was going to say,
So-
Sandero was about to do a big burst heal and then looked at Weston and thought, I better not.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? We're well stocked, so I think, prefer to press on for any allies of the Red Bishop. Take wind of what we've done to him.
That is fair.
Surprisingly, we don't actually seem that injured.
No, you guys did really, really well this time round. Okay. Also, we have a donation from Christina, a hero point for Sato, Westonson, and Fintus. So, let's see. Westonson, Sato, and Fintus. Thank you so much, Christina. You bloody legend, you. I hope you're doing well. The players' voices keep going in and out. Interesting. I'm not seeing that. Again, I'm not seeing that on my instruments, so I'm not sure. Could be a connection thing. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah,
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. 1 second. Still just doing some stuff here. We're in 7 dooms for Sandpoint. What level are you guys? Asking for a friend. 11?
You dad going, that's a level shot.
Basically.
Just shy.
Just a bit outside.
Okay, there we go. And we do that, and that, and that, and boom! There it is. Okay. Sorry, I had to do that pretty much on the fly here. Boom, and boom. Okay. As our heroes begin to make their way up through and into the forest, they can see on their way northward. Actually, if you were north, you should be going the other way. Hiya. There we go. As our heroes are making their way northward, you can see up ahead what looks to be a plume of smoke coming from a pass just beyond your vision. All right.
Oh, exactly what we wanted to avoid.
Meanwhile, you can also hear cries for help. Fintus. The scene is yours. You can cry for help. You can not. It's up to you.
Is there anyone out there? Can you help me, please?
Oh my god.
Another voice.
Press for help.
Another voice follows very, very closely after. Quit your belly aching. Ain't no one here on this island but us. That's right. We are going to eat you with our big mouths. We are very, very hungry, and you made the mistake of walking into our trap. The only reason I'm sharing this with you is because I know that you'd be a blabbermouth and tell all the other marsh giants what we found. I don't know what you are talking about. I am not a snitch. Look, it was very fucking hard, okay? That was a very fucking hard one. Like, fucking got it.
I call threadbare.
Now, just keep rotating or I get the fire going. Okay. Oh, I cannot wait. You look and smell so good. I wish I had a little more seasoning, though. As he starts to turn the crank on what looks to be a large rotisserie. Fintress, you are trussed up, wrapped like a piece of ham as you rotate around a fire pit that is slowly gaining heat. There's a small fire at the bottom of it. It's quite a large, kind of thing. There's a very, very small fire at the moment, but you see the other marsh giant leaning down and sort of trying to get the fire going. But yes. As this scene unfolds, our heroes heard the cry for help. Blix, you were going to say something.
Yeah, oh my god, you guys hear that? Sounds like a cry for help.
Good job, Neil. I'm glad you continue to contribute to this story and its progress forward.
We should go and check it out.
There you go.
So, given the proximity of this island to Sandpoint and Cinderella's long life here, well, I say long life, like 50 years,
Sure.
does she actually recognize the voice? The question.
No.
No. definitely sounds like someone we did hear the front. Actually, hear Lost Giants talking in previous. Sandero probably would urge everyone to charge into the rescue, to be honest.
Everyone charge in. I'll wait right here for you to do the rescuing.
No, you're on Overwatch.
That's what it is.
You did reload, right, Westonson?
As we were walking, yes.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
You've not actually
should
shared the
probably
map
go
with us.
in.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, that would be why you're not moving. That would explain a lot.
We're
That
not
would-
moving.
Choice. There you go.
The background's black. Dag.
Oh, there we go.
There's supposed to be a light.
You gotta wait for it to load.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yep.
Yep.
It's like a really large
Okay.
JPEG being pushed down to clients. I would know nothing about that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yep, ignore that. I was closing. I was closing
Oh no,
his.
another dragon!
I was closing his window, and then it came back up.
And out of the blue,
no.
his twin brother shows up.
And he's annoyed.
Yeah. I'm very... Ugh. All right, fine. I forgot that I'm actually trained in stealth. So I'm going to start trying to move as stealthily as possible up to this corner to get eyes on them.
All right, make a stealth check.
May I join him?
Natural 1.
Yes, you may.
Still 6.
It's pretty good.
That is my highest roll tonight.
Stealth.
Oh, have I not locked that? Have I not unlocked the
35.
tokens? 1 second. All right, there you go. You should be able to move your characters now. But there we go. Okay.
I mean,
30.
at this point, Sato's also going to be trying to sneak in to see what he, before.
Look, don't do this one at a time. If you want to stealth in with
Okay,
everyone,
sorry.
everyone stealth in.
Okay, sorry. Yep.
It's okay. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just at this point, it's like Cinderella's like, you know what? As I see everyone else there, I'm going to stealth in as well. So fucking just all of you roll.
You know you want to.
No, Sandero's not going to try something.
All right, with a 37, the giants immediately
They
turn.
noticed.
Yeah, and the giants immediately turn in your direction. One thing you don't realize about these giants is they are amphibious. They have very, very thin, membranous skin that is dipped in like kind of the water that is very, very low, but still present in this area of the forest. As you step over there, they feel through their very sensitive pores something moving in the water and immediately turn to you. They immediately call out, "You there! Come out! We know you're hiding nearby." Yes, we know you're hiding nearby. You should come out and totally jump into our mouths. What is with you? It's not how we do things. Like, what makes you think they're going to jump into your mouth? Well, I figure if they're here for dinner, we can just eat them. Yes, but we have to kill them or murder them or something. And what if there's a lot of them? What are you going to do then? My mouth is very big.
There's no one back here.
Fuck, there's another one.
Yeah.
So there's no one back
this-
here. Deception.
Sato is just gonna he's seen them. He's either somebody trussed up. He is going. I don't think we're going to be eaten today. And we'd like you to let this person go. He doesn't appear to be dead yet.
See, I told you. He's right there. He's coming into my mouth. He says he doesn't want to be eaten, but very rarely do they want to. Yeah, no, very rarely they do. But you know what? I appreciate your manners. How very kind of you to say exactly what it is we're going to be doing. But I've got a counter proposal. And you watch as he reaches over to the wall of stone behind him, digs his hand into the rock, and then just sort of you see muscles straining on his back as he pulls out a wedge of this like limestone, like, well, not limestone, it's like granite slate that's just ripped out of the wall. He then sort of, as he tosses it up to test the weight a few times, he says, "How about I just turn you into a gem and baste this one with your entrails?"
Well, you can certainly try.
All right, roll initiative.
As we say, I'm pretty sure the acid resistance would have gone, but doubt it'll matter for this.
No, I don't think there's much acid on these rocks. Okay.
There could be, but
There
it
could
could
be.
body acid.
All right. Let's see. Giant scorpion, giant skeleton.
Giant destructive beast.
Oh, it's just going to give me other. Oh, good. I'm glad. Other. Serious confrontation. No, enemy confrontation. No, definitely serious confrontation. I don't know why the... Alright. Nice. Love that. That's the sound of a marsh giant, by the way. Okay. So, the marsh giant number 1 is going to go first, as he is going to use Throw Rock. At Sato. What was that? No, Jinx point. He was the competent one. He can't fuck up like this. Not on the first roll. Let's go. Come on. You got it. Go on, buddy.
I see now
Failure.
you're getting the others that we had in the dragon.
I am. That's clearly it. All right. With his next action, he draws out what looks to be this large kind of, well, it's called a gaff. It's basically a large pole with several hooks on it. As he says, "Get them!" And that is all he'll do. Oh, he'll grab another rock as well. The other one goes, "Okay, come on, little morsel. I'm going to eat you now." As he steps up towards you, and he is going to try and grapple you. Okay, here we go. I'm going to grab you. And he gets a 28 to grab you.
What do I need?
What's your fortitude
AC
plus
or
10?
Fortitude plus 10 is 29.
He doesn't do... Oh, actually, no, he does get a size bonus. So that is going to grapple you. Because Pathfinder, I mean, this is actually a homebrew rule. Pathfinder actually doesn't have size bonuses or penalties for different sizes. So weirdly enough, the attack that one would make as a giant matches the attack one would make as a halfling. Weird, right? So naturally,
Remember when the small... Sorry, you finished what you were gonna say.
So I set medium size as a 0, and then I add a 1 or -1 based on size differences.
Remember in Pathfinder First, where the smaller you were, the harder you were to hit?
Yeah, that's true. All right, so Sato, you have been grabbed. Next, he lifts you up and he opens his mouth. Tasty. And you watch as his mouth, almost like a frog, opens up as he attempts to drop you in. $34. Wait, that didn't penalize it. 35. 29. So that will still hit as he and then drops you in. If you've ever seen the Return to Oz, that scene where the Pumpkin King swallows, the scarecrow, and then just nom nom. Ooh, that was super tasty. And I'm gonna deal some damage to you. Oh, well, 22 damage.
Yeah.
On
It's
minimum
that
damage.
plus that hurts.
Yeah, it's the plus that hurts. He says, that was real good. There's more. Don't let your guard down. More? Okay, don't worry, I will get them. He sort of reaches over and grabs a rock. Come out, wherever you are. Blix, you're up next. As you watch Sato disappear into the belly of this giant.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on the top of this rock.
Also, don't forget, you do have a potential ally who is being roasted alive.
Yep. And now seeing that guy on there, seeing Sato has been eaten, and I would like to use the courtesan hero reading.
Courtesan harrow reading, eh? All right.
As Blix is going to try and negotiate with them.
Okay, so let's read out the courtesan reading again.
Yep.
All right. It's a card of political intrigue. It masks and embodies social niceties that must be followed. If it slips, negotiations can take an unexpected turn. The card can also indicate a figure of power who shapes events. How they are treated decides the outcome of the situation. So, how are you going to play this?
All right. So Blix is going to say, "Look, you don't want to mess with us."
Sorry, real quick, before we get into roleplay, this isn't the roleplay question. This is, what intent do you have for this card? Because this card this card only works in a political situation to embody niceties that should be followed in order to leverage an advantage against figures who have influence over events and things. So, what are you using the card for?
The card is to basically get them to stop fighting us and to stop eating both of these new acquaintances, or not both, to stop eating my friend Sato, and also to stop roasting our new possible acquaintance.
All right. In which case, what you need to now do with this, and if you don't do this, it will invert, is you need to figure out marsh giant social niceties and their culture in order to leverage their favor. If you fail, they will become worse. That's how this card works. Okay? All right.
Okay.
The scene is yours. The card is consumed. Neil, for whatever reason, choosing the socializing card. The scene is yours. No,
right.
You have GM powers here for what happens.
Blix jumps on the rock, and he just says, yeah, wait, stop. The one you just ate, he is not tasty. In fact, he will give you stomach aches. I have a better solution. See the guy you're roasting? Can we see his equipment nearby, or is it on him?
You wouldn't be able to see it. It's probably in a pile somewhere.
Okay. Because I was gonna make a comment on.
You're gonna use your metagame to know that he's a cook and stuff, and actually use that advantage. Ooh, Neil, you're swinging and missing on this one. You've got GM powers. I'm still waiting for you. I'm like, you've still got the scene.
Yeah.
So
There are obviously way more tastier things than us. Hey, look at me. I look like I'm sick. We could get you some new food and a lot more. There's more of us. I'm sure there's more creatures on this island you would love to eat.
I will. I'll point out to the group. This is a group harrow, just in case anyone does want to help out here. Because Neil, did you remember what I said about the harrow card? The important bit.
The important bit was to
Make it worse.
No,
that it could make it worse if it.
If you didn't do what?
If I didn't accustom to their niceties
And culture and their way that they Have you done that yet?
I'm trying as a fellow monster.
Yeah, that's a big no on that.
Well, Neil doesn't know this stuff for like these guys.
How would you find out?
What I guess you could ask them.
Ask them. Ask your DM. whole bunch of different things.
I
Yes,
guess
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, because you're not on your own. Like I said, you've got your teammates, you've got your GM. You know, you got lots of things. You don't have to try and like wing it on your own.
Okay.
But right now,
Yeah, I would
you've
like
done nothing to their social niceties or their culture and stuff. So as far as I know, you're just telling them what you want and giving them a command, which they are. Well, normally we're going to say no,
What
but
about
right
me
now
asking
it's
if
one
we
step.
can help them without anything? If we can
Again,
help them
same
with it.
thing. You're not acknowledging their culture. You're not acknowledging their niceties. You don't know about their niceties and stuff. So no matter what you do in this situation, unless you trigger that bit, it's going to make it worse, right? One step worse. So, first of all, non-metagame wise, let's have Blix roll a nature check to see what they know about marsh giants.
Okay. No. I would like to use a hero point.
Sure, you can use a hero point. Let's go again. Which is actually really funny. If you do get 3 nat 1s, I'm just going to kill your character. Okay. Well, that's a failure. Okay. So, Blix, unfortunately, you actually know absolutely nothing about... Yeah, you know nothing about marsh giant culture or things like that. You have just, as far as they can see, jumped up on a rock and issued a bunch of unreasonable commands despite not being in any kind of position of power, not being anyone respectable, not being big, not being imposing. And as far as they know, you're just another one of those loud, obnoxious goblins barking at the moon. Now, before they were just hungry and trying to, kill you. Now they're angry at you. That this time it's like hearing a piece of garlic bread giving you orders at your dinner. That's just not what the fuck happens. And the next thing on the menu is absolutely Blix, unless Adam's insight bonus would help. But unfortunately, Adam, an insight bonus is not a divine intervention. Divine intervention is what you use to re-roll. Insight bonuses are done in advance, so you do them beforehand. So if there is anyone else who wants to contribute to the scene or anything like that, the insight bonus can absolutely go to them. But otherwise, this is
I was going to say for Adam. The insight bonus is for knowledge. Inspiration is for...
Oh, sorry, knowledge. Oh, I see. Yes, sorry, my apologies. Yes. All right, well, we got insight and we've got the reroll. So, Blix, make a reroll on the nature check, and I will give you some insight.
Okay.
And because he used a hero point, it would be at advantage, correct?
Correct.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so another nature roll. So 19.
All right. Unfortunately, it's a failure, but not a critical failure, which is good. But you do get one bit of information. So let's see one bit of crucial information here. Something useful. Sorry, bear with me for a second. All right. So marsh giants, obviously, as you can tell from the name, live in the marshes. They are very much about eating and living in stagnant, swampy homes and stuff like that. They are very insular, and they have a god that they worship, a zealous sea-dwelling deity that they are very, very superstitious about. With your knowledge check, unfortunately, you don't know who that is, but you could potentially ask Cinderial, who might know who that deity might be.
Hey, Cinderial. Blix kind of turns and is like, wait a minute, guys. Hey, Cinderial. Do you know the sea goddess that these guys might worship?
I'm going to guess that's a religion roll from Sandero.
Yes, indeed.
With a 31.
Okay, with a 31, yeah, you would actually have heard of this. So this particular deity is Dagon, the Shadow of the Sea, a demon lord of aberrants, the ocean, and sea monsters. Their edicts are swimming, improving one's own strength, and encouraging the spread of dangerous monsters. Their anathema is to break sworn oaths, or in this case, like sort of cultish sort of things, settle in a landlocked area, or share Dagon's secrets with outsiders. The religious symbol is an eye surrounded by mysterious runes, which you could replicate very easily. Sacred animal is a fish. That is all.
So Sandera would pass across the various bits of relevant information, probably pointing out to Blix, don't offer fish meals.
Don't offer fish meals. Okay.
Oh no, sorry.
Right.
Fish are fine to eat. You know, it's yeah.
Just with the sacred duck, yeah.
Yeah, it's still sacred, but you know, like they still eat them. But yes.
All right. Do you like fish?
Yes, we like fish. We're not having a conversation here. We're in the middle of a fight. You have only but mere moments before I'm going to throw this rock at you.
No, please don't.
If you have a point, you better make it quicker than you have been.
We can help you get way more fish than you could ever catch and eat us. Because if you eat us, we're one and done. There's way more fish in the sea that you can eat. What if we taught you how to fish?
So you're offering to bring them more fish than the body weight of 5 humans.
Yes.
Cool. Make a deception check, because not only do you not know how to fish, you have none of the equipment, none of the means to. You are very aware that you are grossly lying to these guys.
And there was a brine dragon busy eating the skull fish out just off the coast.
That's very true. Cool. Oh, okay. One of them is gonna believe you. Oh, did you hear? He has the fish. He's gonna bring us so much fish. Oh, this is so good. The other one is basically like, no, you idiot. These land dwellers don't even remotely look like they know how to fish. All right. You've added the cultural bit to it, which is good. They're going to give you 1 step of a success, so this is going to change the thing, because you've used the tarot card. So they'll say this. All right, I'll tell you what. Prove you can catch a bigger fish than us, and we'll let your friends go. Fail, and you willingly let us eat you. And your friend included, he says, pointing at Fintus.
Deal.
Speaking on behalf of everyone without consent, Blix says yes.
Oh.
And as that happens, you watch as he then says, spit him out. Oh, but spit him out. And you watch as a shoe sort of dunk, dunk, dunk. And the rest of him. And Sato comes out without a shoe. Sato, you are also holding on to what looks to be a partially digested skeleton of a person.
Oh, perfect. He's going to try and wedge it in the guy's throat as he comes out.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
I don't know whether he heard anything about the other stuff, because he was in the belly of the
No.
the gurglings of the stuff.
No, you didn't, but you do smell absolutely foul right now. As you regurgitate, the giant sort of steps away from you. He kind of like licks the top of your head, like he kind of like he's trying to taste you. He's like, oh man. And they will unbind Fintus. They will usher, just to kind of speed things on, they will usher you back to the coast, towards where the marsh giant village is. Actually, no, they don't want to take you there, because that's where all the others are, and they don't want to share. They're going to take you back. They're going to take you kind of over to here, to this cove over there, to do your fishing. On the way, you have a chance to talk to Fintus and discuss the potential future that you guys have as you've made this deal. All right, the scene is yours.
Well, that was sure something. Hello.
Not exactly a day I was expecting.
Me neither.
To be honest, didn't expect to see many people on this island.
You don't know how to fish by chance, do you?
Yes, though I
Good.
wasn't expecting to fish, so I don't exactly have fishing gear.
Right.
Most I can do is add string and hopefully find something to use as a hook.
Make a survival check as you're walking. With your experience, you could probably look around and see if there are materials that you could potentially use to make good fishing gear. First roll for Fintus! That's still fine. I mean, you're a master, so it's actually fine. Not a great roll.
I mean, I already have a 10-foot pole that I could technically use like a fishing pole. It's just going to be a really long pole.
All right, you do so. As you do so, you actually make enough to make a decent rod for everyone. The only catch with it is that that despite having this very, very impressive series of rods that you've made, there's a limit to the size of the creature you can catch with it. It is not big enough to catch a fish that would satisfy the hunger of giants.
Essentially, we'd have to have more than one catch at that point.
Yeah, you'd have to catch a few.
Yeah.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
you technically only need to catch one, as long as it's bigger than the one they catch. They didn't say catch a fish that was suitable to feed them. They just said catch a fish bigger than the one they can catch.
That's true. If you can catch something bigger than what they can catch, that is fair. Now, bear in mind, you remember those big hook weapons that they have? You kind of have the feeling that they're probably going to catch something pretty big pretty easily. They just need to look at it and then just swing is basically what they do to hook things.
As we're walking south, I'll go, oh, I think I know the little bay you're talking about, but if you head a bit west from there, there's a really good fishing site just near an old cave down in them there parts.
Make a deception check. I see where you're going. Not a bad idea. Oh,
I sell their ancestors on the idea.
it's fair. They look and they know the harbor. They know this area quite well. They don't recall anything there. They say, that's where the dragon lives. Few fish in there. The water's foul. Yes,
Not
it's his
anymore.
breath. Don't let him hear you say that. Oh, sorry.
Dragon doesn't live there anymore.
What do you mean the dragon doesn't live there anymore? Of course he lives there. It's his cave. He lives over there in his cave.
I show him the giant tooth.
Yeah, he ran afoul of us.
You killed the dragon.
I'm just walking with them casually.
Yep.
Both of the giants sort of look at each other. They've upped your threat level. But yeah, they will still agree to go to the Dragon's Cove.
Very interesting
It's
ecosystem around this island. I'll say as we're walking.
That's
There's
what we
all sorts of creatures living out in the water.
they'll tell you there's lots of different things. There's like big fish, small fish. Mostly they tell you like about the quite large pike fish that are that swim through from the mountains down. But then they also say that there's some very, very juicy snapper that they have down here. But if you're lucky, you'll get a shark or a groper. But they're hoping to land a whale or something.
Oh. Down near the southwestern point, there's a much bigger prize you could land in that region.
Okay, well, that is where you're heading. As you arrive, sure enough, true to your word, Scarhorn is nowhere to be seen. His body, there are bloody marks that seem to drag into the ocean that they see. They scarcely believe their eyes as they've arrived.
How warm is it?
It's reasonably warm. It's like tropical. It's sort of tropical island, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Because Sato's like, guys, you can start fishing. I'm going to see if I can attract anything. And he's going to walk in and pull soap out of his bag and actually start to wash himself off.
Sure. You walk into the water and just like the creepiest thing is as you go into the water, there's like that multicolored hue that happens when you put oil on water. That sort of spreads. Exactly. As soon as you walk in, that spreads out from you. As you basically just use the soap and scrub the bile from yourself. Yeah. Which is fair. Okay, the giants are going to set themselves on either side of our group, basically to both give you guys a fair shot at doing this, but also to make sure you guys don't escape. They will wade into the water in order to do their hunting.
Yeah,
all right.
Sorry, I just got a bad idea that Sato's just filled the water and he's going to anger the ground.
Yeah, that's well. Say, as you walk out, I think you should. I heard there's a nice warm jet stream a little further out. Something the brine could find attractive.
Oh, there's a partly why I'm dropping smell in the water. That's to get it off me.
That's fair. All right. I see where you guys are going, obviously. Like, I saw it when you decided to come here. Okay. You were doing your best to try and signal the brine dragon as best you can. The swamp giants have gone in, but as to what happens, whether or not the brine dragon arrives, because keeping in mind it's also burying a dead body, which it hasn't left with too long ago. And of course, you guys are in the midst of a fishing contest. Like I said, true to their word. Remember, what is one of Dagon's big things?
Honor the word.
Honor your word. So they will honor their word. If you catch a fish bigger than they can catch, they'll honor their word and let you go. But of course, that comes up to you guys and how you do with your hunt. And with, of course, your new fisherman friend in tow with you, maybe you guys have a chance. Who knows?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Yep, that's it. All right.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Hell yeah. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, a very big welcome to Rykon back to the table. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry that today wasn't too Fintus-centric. Like I said, I did wanna focus and finish. I wanted to give the Black Dragon the proper send-off with the guys from, the crew and have that moment with... Oh, yeah, speaking of which, the moment with the Brine Dragon and Sato was also my magic moment for that.
Oh.
So, those things I wanted to get done before we get into Fintus. And next week, we're definitely going to lead into Fintus and their expertise as a monster hunter. So, there you go. All right, guys.
We managed to get him untied, so... So at least we managed to get him untied first.
Yeah. True. Yeah, you've made progress. You've taken steps forward. All right, but guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Michael. I'm the Deadly Game, and this is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week, and we'll be back on Sunday. for Tyrant's Grasp and Gatewalkers, so be sure to tune in for that. For those of you who are interested, we do still have some seats available. We have 1 seat available at Gatewalkers, 1 seat available for 7 Dooms of Sandpoint, which will become Hellbreakers in a very, very short few weeks. And we have 1 seat left on Season of Ghosts. So anyone who's interested, hit me up, let me know on Discord, and we'll go from there. All right, but in the meantime, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks. Bye.
Later.